Welcome to my tutorial. Today we're going to talk about JavaScript. So I know you have already started wondering what is JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language that is used to make our website interactive. So whenever you're building a website, it's made of three core languages, and they are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So JavaScript are functionality to our website. Our buttons, our navbar, our footer, our slider. All of these things are being worked by means of JavaScript. JavaScript help you and the website to keep conversation. If your website don't have JavaScript, then it becomes a static website. But if it have JavaScript, then it becomes a dynamic website. So today I'm going to show you how you can be able to create a JavaScript file and how you can use inline, internal, and external JavaScript. But first we'll do inline and internal JavaScript. So I come here, I create a HTML file. So I say inline dot HTML and I enter. So when I enter, I press this, and so I say HTML. So come here with this, press the tab key. Now come here now, I want to use inline JavaScript. So to use inline JavaScript, I come to paragraph, with a paragraph tab, and I come here, I create an ID, and I name it ID demo. Now remember, JavaScript is a scripting language, so I have to use the word script. Okay, so when I use the word script, I can come here like this, and I see document dot get ID. Remember, I declare ID, and I put a parenthesis in my inverted comma, and I say demo, document ID demo. Then I say dot. Now because I'm using inner HTML, is within this HTML file, so I need to use inner HTML. So I say inner, and I put an inverted comma, and I say my first JavaScript code. First JavaScript code, and I say I put a period, I put a full step, and I say rotor for good. Okay, so I save this. Now let's run this down and see. So when I come here, I right click because I already have the open with last server, so I open it with last server. So you're going to print out this my first JavaScript code with a hand. So you see here, so you see this is what will appear, my first JavaScript code, rotor for good. So now let's go back to our code and talk small about it. So the first thing is, normally I could use a paragraph now, so I could come right in this paragraph and I could see my first JavaScript code, rotor for good. But now I want to use JavaScript to be able to print this out. So for that reason, I assign an ID to this paragraph. So I put, since it's JavaScript, and we say JavaScript is a scripting language, so I put script, and I put document that get element by ID, and I put demo because I'm using the inline JavaScript, so I'm going to put inner HTML. Then what I want to appear on the browser, I could just put my first JavaScript code, route for good. And as you can see on the browser here, this is it. My first JavaScript code, route for good. So this is what we call inline JavaScript. But how about how about internal JavaScript now? How can we do internal JavaScript? So I will remove this. I will remove this so that I cannot get confused. Okay. So we're dealing now with inline. We did inline and now we're doing internal JavaScript. So now I want to create a button and I want to make the button function. In that when I click on this button, the background color will change. So for example, I come here. First thing I will start with a paragraph. Let me write a paragraph and I'll come here. So I'll come here to P, which represents paragraph, and I say, okay, let's just write something to say click the button. So say click the button, click the button, and the color will change. The color will change. Color will change. So click the button, the color will change. Now, secondly, I want to create a button. So I come here and say button. I click on button. Now, I want to use a keyword in JavaScript. It's called onClick. onClick. So I use the word onClick and I give it a name which will be my function. I give it a name called my function and I put this there to show that there is a function. So I come here. Now inside now I say click main. I'll say click main. Okay. So let's save there and run it and see. Let's run it and see. So you see, so when we run this is the button. But now when I'm clicking this button, nothing is changing. The button remains the same. There is nothing changing at all. But you see, you say click the button and the color will change. So nothing changing also. Why? Because there is no JavaScript being added. So for that reason, the background color of this web page is not changing. So we say this is static, it's not dynamic. So how can we make it dynamic? We need to add JavaScript. So let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and we can add some JavaScript to it. Now we're talking about internal JavaScript. So since we're talking about internal JavaScript, let's enter. So we're already right under the body. So we come here like this and we say script. We say script and we enter. Now we use a keyword in JavaScript we call function. We'll talk more about function. So we say function. The function should be small letter. The F should be small letter. So function and the name of the function that we put here. So see here now. So there's the name of the function. Now so my function, and we're going to use curly braces. So this is what we call curly braces. So we enter. Now we say document that right. Now we come to the body because we want for that entire web page body to change. So let's get a body and ID, and the ID will be body. So that will be the ID. So I come here and I say document dot get element by ID. So remember the ID, the name of our ID is what? Body. Now so we say body. Okay, we say body. Sorry. So the name is body. Now body dot star nozzle. So we want to star it. Body dot star. So we put body dot star. Then we put dot background, because we want to change the background color. Background color. And we put red. Let's make it red. Nope. Let's put inverter command. And we put red, red. So we can come put our semicolon. So we save this. Now this is saved. So that means this button here now is dynamic. So when we click on it, the background color should change. So let's go back to our web page. So now we get where here. So that means if I click on this button, because we declare a function called onClick. So when I click on it, it should change. So let's take for example, I come here. It's in it, it changed. So the background changed. Now this button now is dynamic. It has JavaScript. JavaScript has been added to it. So if I come here, it changed. Now let's create another more button in that when we click on it, it can change back to white. So let's come back to our Visual Studio Code. We come here, and this same button here, I'm just going to copy this and enter. Press Ctrl V. So I can come here like this. Use this. Ctrl C. And so I can just come here like this, and I press Ctrl V. And I will name the one function 1. That's the name of the function I will give it. So I can come back here, and I could just say function. That's my function 1. That's the name. So I will just say function, my function 1. And I'll use the same curly braces. Close it, and I open it. Now let me just copy this. No need for me to write this over. Okay, so I can just press Ctrl C, and I come here and I enter. Press Ctrl V. Yep. So function 1. So I can just change the one color to white. Yep. And I'll save this. So now I have two buttons, and this one is click. I'm going to say click white. Let me just say click white. Let's say click white. Now let's say click red. Let's just name it click red, just for example sake. So now we create this function. So I can come here like this. So this is safe. So let's go back and see whether we'll see the two buttons. So we have two buttons here, click red and click white. So let's take for example I click red and I come and click white. Click red. So you see now this button is dynamic because JavaScript has been added to it. So I can come here, we'll turn to red, turn to white, I come here, turn to red, turn to white. So thank you for watching. Our next tutorial will do external JavaScript. So thank you for watching. This is Boyman tutorial.